So let's bring ourselves into a nice comfortable seated position towards the front third of your chair and feet hip width apart. Just going to start by just moving fingers and toes today. Good, lovely. Good, so feel the move. Then open the hands and the feet, do this both at the same time. So palms up, palms down. Just roll your hands as you roll your feet. Same thing. Good. And again. Then we go into lift the toes and the fingers, and then point toes and fingers. So we get that lovely wrist action and the ankle action that we're after. So we've got some wrist exercises today, so we need to warm the arms and the wrists up. So as you're doing that now, I'm just crunching my fingers into making a little bit of a fist and rolling it through in that position there. So you get that lovely action on your wrists into your forearms. Feel those muscles waking up. Good. And lift the shoulders and roll them down. Lift and roll back. Up and roll back. Just allow your arms to move, to be passive with the movement that the shoulders are making. Good. Now take them to the side and do some circles. So opening up, widening through the shoulders, moving your fingers, changing direction. Good. So start to float those arms now. So let's do this, and we haven't done this one for a long time. So reaching up, a little bit higher if you can. Big breath in, relax the breath out. Then bring those arms forward to touch. Split to your right, split to your left. And again to the right and to the left. Both arms up and down. Elbows bent to start off. We just draw little circles here. And then as you feel you can, take the circle a little bit bigger so the arms go a bit wider. Up a little bit higher. Reach and down, or whatever height is right for you. One more time, then we hold it at the top, bring it down in front, and gently just draw back your bow, release. Draw back your bow, release. And again, pull back. Keep your eyes focused forward. One more each side, pull back and pull back. Palms up, open, palms down, circle. Take those circles now, a little bit bigger. Breathing in. Good. And then just take those arms out to the side, shoulders forward, shoulders back. Shoulders forward, shoulders back. Shoulders forward, shoulders back. Bring those arms up. So we're going to drop the arms forward and lift them back up. Drop them forward, lift them back up. So feel that shoulder internal rotation and then external rotation. One more time. And then hold it here. Bring those arms in and out. In and out. In and out. In and hold. Push up and down. So make a fist in your hands. Little light grip. Elbows in together if you can. And just reach up and then down. And then from the elbows, push back and in. Push back and in. So you can have a little movement forward and back as you extend those elbows. Push. So you're doing a bicep curl and a tricep extension at the same time on the opposite way. And release it down. Good. Roll those shoulders again. Let's go into the hips now. So let's lift. Let's take opposite hand to the knee. Good. And again. Pushing up. Pushing up. Now we're going to take that to the side. To the side. Okay, so still hand to knee, but same side this time, as you just lift out to the side, opening through that inner thigh. One more each side. Good, and lift. Let's take this leg now, out and cross. Tap, tap, cross. Tap, tap, cross. Last one, tap, tap, cross. We're going to do that on the other side. So tap, tap, cross, tap, tap, cross, and again, tap, tap, and cross. One more this side, tap, tap, and cross, and reach it down. Okay, so knee extension, pushing out. Let's raise those arms, shoulder flexion and extension with that leg. Sitting up nice and tall, Good. Change legs, pushing out and under, out and under, out and under, and release. Ankles now, circle the ankles, other way. Good, change legs, circle out and circle in. Brilliant. Okay, bring yourself a little bit more forward, right leg forward, just feel that stretch down through the back of your leg now. Bring the toes up and down, make it a nice dynamic stretch. Up and down, up and down. Hold it there, lift and lower, 3 and 4. Cross it over, hold, feel that stretch on that outer thigh and hip with that lovely twist here. Big breath in and release it down. Let's take that left foot forward, lean forwards, pull the toes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Hold, sit up, straight leg, raise up and down, hold the chair for support, and then lift and bring it across and turn to the left, pulling that leg in towards you lightly as you take this same side shoulder back towards the chair and then released. Let's take our arms out, up and open, out, up and open, hands behind, round the spine and behind, round the spine. Just a nice dynamic stretch. Take it side bend and side and side and side. Okay, so our first exercise is a wall press. If you don't want to do it on the wall, use your band behind you here and do it this way if you want to stay seated. If you want to do it on the wall, come to the wall now. 1 minute, 15 seconds, holding on, and we're just going to push in and out. And again, press and push away from the wall. Make sure those elbows are just bending here, softening through. So you're in a nice position away from the wall so that you get that angle at your elbows here. And again, press and push off the wall. Relax into the wall, push off the wall. And again, so the emphasis is on the push away from the wall. And again. So we're going to change our arm position for those of you that are on the wall. Right hand forward, left hand down a little bit. So you get that more emphasis on the right part of your inner arm and chest here. Good. And then change that position so you get the emphasis on the left inner arm and chest now. So you're still pressing forwards, press and press. Bring your hands back to the neutral position and then just bring yourself away from the wall. So we're going to do a sit to stand. So come back to your chair. So we're going to start off standing, and as we go down, you're going to take those arms to sit. Arms go out as you sit and then come down. So off we go. Down and push up. So we're sitting all the way down to the chair. Drive those hips back and down. And again, down you go. Press, push through the feet to come back up. Press down, push through the feet to come back up. And again, press. So it's a long time, 1 minute and 15 seconds to be doing this up and down. We're going to make it a little bit more intense for those who want to. So if you're not up to it today, you take a rest anytime you need to anyway. And if you just want to continue doing the sit to stand, that's fine. So we're going to do a little hover. So we're going to do 4, 3, 2, and up. And again, 4, 3, 2, and up. And again, 4, 3, 2. So let's do a normal sit down now. So sit and lift. And sit and lift. Last time with the pulses. 4, 3, 2, and up. Let's get one more in. 4, 3,
Next
2,
exercise.
up. And sit down. So we're going to pick up your cushion now. What have I done with mine? Hang on. Oh, I'll have to use my ball. I knew there was something I forgot. So cushion, ball, hands, anything
Abduction with cushion.
between your thighs, hold it in place and just squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release, okay? This ball is going to fly out to you in a minute, I can tell. Squeeze and release. You can use your hands to give yourself a little bit of extra squeeze. Make sure your posture is upright. Feet are grounded. And you've got that lovely position here, lengthening from the crown of your head. So let's do that a little bit quicker now. So my hands are going to replicate my thighs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. For those of you who can't see my thighs, but you should be able to see with my thighs with the yellow ball then anyway. Okay, it's a lot of black, isn't there? With my mat and my leggings. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now drawing up through your pelvic floor. Pull it up. Pull it up, squeeze, as if you're trying to stop yourself from having a wee, okay? Push it in, squeeze. And then let's do it slower. So squeeze and release. Squeeze, release. Come on, really squeeze that ball. And again, in and out, or your cushion, whatever you have there. Last one.
Next exercise.
And rest. Okay, so we put the ball down, picking up your weights now. So anytime you want to do the standing option of the exercises, you can. So this is just an arm line. So we're going to do a bicep curl with an overhead
bicep curl
press.
And press overhead
So
dumbbells.
start with your palms here. As they come up, you turn, bicep curl, back down, okay? So we come up, then we turn, then we go up to a push, down, turn, and lower down, okay? So it's curl, turn, push, lower, turn, lower. Curl, turn, push, lower, turn, lower. And again. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. And again. 1. Turn, push up, lower down, turn, and back to the start. So in, make sure you've got a good grip on those dumbbells. And again, 1, turn up. So turn the key here. So turn, turn, up, turn, turn.
Next exercise.
Okay, rest it down. Right, so we're going to have one weight in our hand. We're going to do a straight leg raise. So place the weight on the central part of your thigh, hold it in place. Okay, other leg is bent, your right leg, the one that you're working, is straight. Hold the chair for support, raise that leg. So just let that heel just touch the floor. Have the heel pushed away. And try not to be doing this with your back, okay? Trying to get the leg a little higher. Focus on the hip flexion. Focus on the movement and the strength we're building in the thighs here. And again, push and down. And push. Tummy in tight. Lift. So let's do it nice and slow and controlled. Okay, so the slower we do an exercise, the more response we get. Because we're not just using momentum, okay? So lift and lower. So make your body think about each individual part of the exercise that you're doing. If you need to make an adjustment to this other foot, that's okay. Just make it comfortable for you. And also if you want to take a rest, because it's quite hard. I'm feeling this myself right now. And again, so 10 seconds to go. Keep that leg as straight as you can. And again, up, so we're doing that straight leg raise, lift and lower down. Okay, just give that a little rub. Give it a circle. Give it a little, get it moving. Let's do the same now, have all that fun on the other side. So holding in the central part, your left leg is out straight, hold the chair for support, and off we go. So it's not about the height that we're going here, okay? It's about what you're feeling. Where are you feeling this work? You will probably feel it in your belly as well. Okay, you'll get that kind of little action there going on, because some of the muscles from the spine attach onto the hip as well. So you're going to feel that there. and up and down, and again, push up and down, lift and lower. So really nice and slow and controlled, lifting up, lifting up. Good, how are we doing? It's a long minute and 15 seconds, this one, isn't it? Into our last 20 seconds. 15, counting down. Let's count back from 10. 5, 3, 2, 1,
Cycle
rest.
complete.
Okay. Right, so we're going to do some wrist extensions. So I did have a cushion the other day, so I'm going to use my bolster here, which I use for yoga and relaxation.
Bilateral wrist extension.
And we are going to rest our arms on something, so you'll need a cushion, or if you're on the edge of a table or something. And all we're going to do is have your wrists hanging off the end, and we're going to do this movement here. So turn your palms facing up, bring it in and out, in and out. So lovely movements on the wrist, strengthening the forearms, strengthening the wrist joint and the grip in your fingers. Now make sure your thumbs are over your fingers here, so that weight is trapped in your hand, in your fingers, okay? If you have it loose like this, you may drop it on your foot. We don't want that, it will hurt and do lots of damage. So be careful what you're doing. So let's turn that round, and we're going to come up and down, up and down, up and down. Then hold it this way, okay? Forward and back, forward and back. So looking at the wrist actions. Good. And then last little bit, circles.
Next exercise.
Excellent, well done. So we're going to do a mini squat now. So you can do it up against the wall. You can do it holding on to behind your chair or to the side of your chair.
Mini squat.
Anything that you can hold on to and press down and up, okay? Or we can hold on to the wall and do a little squat, or we can do it this way, with your back on the wall, and just gently do a little slide down to where you feel comfortable, and then push through the legs and the feet to come back up. Okay, so just a little mini wall squat, pushing up and down and up. And again, lower down. So as you're squatting down, they have a sense of trying to spread your thigh bones apart, so that you activate all the glute med muscles here and all the outer thigh and hip muscles. Good. And again, so keep your head on the wall, just relax it down, don't go down too far. So if you're struggling to come back up, you've gone too far. So you should just be able to use the strength in your legs and push yourself, slide up the wall. Or you're doing this option here, squat. Okay, squat, little squat. Drive the hips back and down. So last one.
Next exercise.
Okay, so now we're going to do some calf raises. So we can do them with our weights. So just have your bottom forward in the chair. A weight on each centre of your thigh. Hold it firm. Okay? Lift up and down. Lift up and down. Lift up and down. So if you want to take this seated option, you do that. If you want to take a standing option, you do this and down, up and down. So that's your options today. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift. So if you're doing this one, you can walk your hands up the wall and down. Walk up the wall and down. So get a lovely shoulder flexion as well. Up and down, up and down and up. Okay, so you choose. the one that's right for you. So I'm going to go back to the chair for those that are on that option. And we just lift and lower, lift and lower. So we're coming into our last 10 seconds. And again, up and down. Good.
Next exercise.
And rest. Okay, so now we're going to play with the ball. We're not throwing it. You might want to do that with it a little bit, whatever. Okay, side to side. We're not starting yet. So round the world. Remember, we're going to go round the
Ball
world,
pass around the world.
under the leg, over the head, round the back, reach up to the side, reach up to the side. So whatever you feel comfortable doing, just move this ball, cushion, whatever it is you got hold of, under the opposite leg. Do a figure of 8. Okay? Anything. Take it to the side, to the side. Take it round the back and reach. Round the back and reach. So you can do this standing, but if you're a little bit off balance, then please do it seated. Because we haven't done this for a long time. Over, under, over, under, over, under. So you're doing that flexion of the hip, knee raising with that ball, coming up and down, taking it round, over to the side, take it round, over, take it round, push. So wherever you feel a little bit stiff today, move in that area. And last
Next
one.
exercise.
And lift. Okay, so we're using our band now. Hip abduction. So I'm going to wrap my band around my thighs, over, tie it in place twice. That should keep
Hip
it in.
abduction right.
Okay, abduction. So we're just going to do the right side. So step and step, step. So a little tap with the foot, but the movement is coming from your hip. So what I don't want you to be doing is this with your leg, trying to get your foot out a bit further. We want the hip movement. So if I'm doing it standing, you can do it up against, holding onto the chair, and you can do tap and tap, tap and tap. Okay, so seated, standing, tapping. If you want to make it a little bit more, you can do that lifting to the side. Make sure you're holding on to something if you're doing this standing, either the wall, the chair, whatever, okay? So get that lovely hip abduction. And if you want to go back to the seated option, that's fine. So if you're doing the standing, ground through your left foot, knee slightly soft, and just allow that leg to go out to the side against the resistance of the band. And again, up and down, up and down, up and down. Last few seconds. And last one, and rest.
Next exercise.
So we're going to do that on the other side. So I'm going to do it sitting down first of all. So front third of your chair. Okay, so you should feel that right hip and thigh now. We're going to do the same on the left.
Hip abduction
So
low.
move from the hip, out and in, out and in. Hold the chair for support if you need to. Sit up nice and tall. And again. So, how are we all feeling? I wish I could see you all today, but I'll see you on Thursday because we'll be on Zoom. So Zoom tomorrow for chair yoga and Zoom on Thursday for this class. Right, those who want to take the standing option, I'll just show you that one again. So I'm going to put my fingers on the wall this time, or I'll come around this side actually. Okay, so tap. So that's your first option, is to do that tap, to get that action of the joint moving against that resistance, that abduction of the joint. And then if you want to, you can take it up to a step and lift, belly center in, nice and tall. And again, pushing up, pushing up. Make sure you're stable. And last one.
Cycle
And rest it
complete.
down. Good. Okay, so that's our cycle complete. So if you want a little drink, have one now. So let's take a breath in and out. Let's take a breath in and out. So let's do some shoulder rolls. Single roll back. Let your hands slide up and down the thighs. So always listen to your body. Always do what your body wants to do, not what your mind wants to do, so that we have a positive response from every exercise session that you do. If you're feeling unwell and tired one day, don't do it. Listen to your body. Take a rest. Maybe if you can just go for a little walk for 5 or 10 minutes, have some fresh air. That might make you feel a little bit better. Okay? So it's all about how you feel on the day, and not beating yourself up about, well, I did this yesterday, why doesn't my body want to do it today? It's giving you those signals for a reason. But our minds, our monkey mind as we call it in yoga, always wants to be dominant. And we gotta say, no, my body's dominant. Your body rules all the time. It's different feeling to waking up and thinking, well, actually, I feel really fine today, but I just can't be bothered. Then you want to make yourself do it, because you'll feel better afterwards. Okay, right, let's do some arm movements. Breaststroke. Reach forwards, round the spine, and then open up. Close and open. Close and open. Let's take those thumbs to shoulders. Really nice big opening here. Good. One more time. And open. Take it out and in and out and in, out. Halfway. Press in. Press in. Press in. And we'll take it down. Okay, let's kick that leg out from underneath the chair. And change. Kicking out. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's bring those arms across. Hands to shoulders. Elbows stacked, right arm on top. If you can, push this out, lift up. Nice stretch for the shoulders and the back. Tuck your chin in and down. Upper back and neck stretch. Take your head to the right, to the right, to the left. And then just do a little circle, half a circle to the right, forwards and the left. Reach up, stretch down, push from the front if you wish. Get a nice stretch through those tricep muscles. Working quite hard on those triceps on the wall. So just get a good stretch there. And then reach up through side body, hold the chair for support. Ground through the feet, especially your opposite one, to counterbalance. And release. Take those arms up, bring it down, left arm on top. Either hold it here or come into those arms, push forward and up, chin back and down to chest. Move the head to the left, ear to shoulder, to the right, and then half a circle forward to the left, half a circle forward to the right, back to center, reach up and hold, push from the front, tricep stretch, hold down, lift up and lengthen through that left side body and release it down. Good. Let's take a breath in and then just open out through the chest, hands behind, and just feel that heart center, lifting and elbows in towards each other. I'm getting very dry now. And release, roll it back. Okay, let's take our right leg forwards. Hamstring stretch. Position your left foot forward, toes up. Nice big stretch. Breathe in and relax down with the breath out. Move into that stretch a little further. Draw it in, cross it over. Outer thigh and hip stretch. Take your gaze to look past your shoulder if that's available to you. Try not to lean back. Release. Let's do the same on the other side. Position that right foot forward so that it's a nice safe position to be in, to stretch in this way. Good. And then slide it in and just bring it around. Last
Your
stretch
timer
now.
is complete.
and then release, and just open the legs back and forth, give them a little loosening, shaking, and take a breath in and out. Take a breath in and out. One more time, take a breath in and out. Well done everybody, good job today, excellent. And have a lovely day the rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Take care, bye bye, bye bye.